Hello and welcome to Froch on Fighting with me, Carl Froch, aka The Cobra. And I am delighted to be in New York City, Manhattan. Can we just pan over to the right? I think we've got the Empire State Building over my shoulder. And yeah, we are here in what used to be the Mecca of boxing, Madison Square Garden. Remember Nassim Mohammed, Kevin Kelly, we had Naz on the channel a couple of weeks ago. This is where he fought. I mean, there's been some massive fights here. Anthony Joshua against Ruiz. This is where it went disastrously wrong for him that night. And yeah, we're here for the Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez fight this Saturday. And I'm looking forward to it. I'll tell you what, it's absolutely bitterly freezing. Don't be conned or fooled by the sun in the background and the clear skies, because it is so cold. Me and my manager, Manvir Rai, the main man in the business. I've got to stop bigging you up, man. But we was walking down the street the other day saying, what is going off? It's warmed up a little bit, actually. It's thawed out a little bit, the snow, but there's piles of snow everywhere. It's freezing cold. And it's not just the fact that it's -5, -6 degrees. It's the wind chill factor. When the wind blows, it feels Baltic, -20. I remember when I fought Oth Abraham in Finland and it was -20. It feels like that. It's horrible. But anyway, we're here in Manhattan for the big fight this weekend, and it's got the big fight feel. It's actually a sold-out venue, so it's crossed over now. And Shakur Stevenson has been criticised in the past for being a bit of a boxer mover, keeps out of the way. He's not involved in exciting fights, but actually his last fight was pretty exciting, and he had to come through a bit of adversity. He had his back on the ropes, and he was under the cosh, and he came through that one. And Teofimo Lopez, obviously we know who he is. He's a fan of the channel, Froch on Fighting. We've actually had him on. We had a little chat with him. We had a little wrap-off. A little freestyle, and that was good fun. But he's fighting this Saturday, and it's a pick-em fight. It's a 50-50 fight. It's difficult to pick a winner. Shakur Stevenson's probably the favourite, the bookie's favourite, but Teofimo Lopez, so skillful, so good. Beat Lomachenko. Remember him when he beat Josh Taylor, made quite easy work of that. When he's confident, he's on his front foot and he believes in himself and he's got momentum, he showboats a little bit and he goes into his own. He slips into that awkward style of skills. He's a boxer of tricks, very skillful, very slick, very talented. But Shakur Stevenson's dangerous, unbeaten. He's up at junior welterweight now, Shakur Stevenson, so he's coming up a weight to fight Teofimo. I'm just excited about this fight, and I've got to be honest, my heart is saying Teo, because he's a fan of the Cobra, and he stole my heart in London when he got his Ring Magazine belt out, and we had a chat, and he's been watching the channel. So my heart says him, even though my head could also agree and say that he wins the fight. I just think Shakur Stevenson's here to win this. He's up at a new weight division. He's the favourite. I think he's the bookie's favourite. Not a massive favourite, but I think he'll probably get the job done. But that's what I think. And what do I know? But there is one guy who does know. Andre Ward, my old nemesis. We caught up with him earlier today, and we had a little chat about this fight, and he gave me his opinion. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot straight over to him now and listen to what he had to say. Andre, how are you, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you, man. Good to talk to you again.
It's getting too frequent, isn't it? It's like becoming mates, aren't we? Yeah. My old pal, Andre Ward. We've just done The Art of Ward. That was a long format, nice chat. Yeah. I enjoyed that. Yeah. Nice
I did
podcast.
Too, man. I thought it was going to be good, but I think it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Really, I enjoyed that.
Just got natural chemistry, man, and obviously we got a lot of history.
Yeah, so look out for that one. Andre Ward's podcast, Art of Ward. We've just talked about basically the whole...
Everything.
We've talked about everything. It was great. There's a little bonus in there as well. About, don't want to give anything away, but there's a little nibble in there, wasn't there, somewhere? It was funny, but that was a good chat, man. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too.
And but we're here for the Teofimo Lopez Shakur Stevenson fight, and this Saturday, and it's for me, it's gonna be a good one. Yeah. What do you think of the fight in terms of kind of? I'm gonna get your prediction in a minute, but who's under most pressure? Who's the guy that's under pressure for this one? Because it's Madison Square Garden now. Yeah. This is a big fight, sellout apparently.
I think the truth is both fighters are under a lot of pressure, because Teofimo can ill afford to not perform well. If he gets shut out or shut down and Shakur just dominates him, it's not going to be good, you know, for his career. He'll still get opportunities, but the pay will be different. The way he's viewed is different. But Shakur is also, like, he's right there breaking through, you know, as a young star in the sport. He just sold out Madison Square Garden. They both did. And his numbers have been good. And he just had a great basically war with Williams that paid his last fight, and people are excited to see him fight again. So he's got pressure not just to win, but to look good.
To look good. And how do you think the fight will be stylistically? Is it going to be a chess match, or is it going to be a Dogfight.
I think it's going to be a lot of a chess match with spots and spurts of toe to toe. You know, Teo is a guy who is a good boxer. I think he looks better against certain competition. You know, he'll look like a world beater against certain competition. But you got to give him credit also for the Loma fight, Josh Taylor fight. Those are two big moments, and he rose. So he's shown that he can rise in big moments. I think he's a guy that you can't let him get going mentally and psychologically. If he starts to get confident, if he starts to clown and stuff starts to clicking for him.
That's exactly what I did against Josh Taylor.
Yes, he's very difficult to beat. You gotta kind of step on him early, meaning whatever your style is and your game plan is, which Shakur I think is going to be boxing, but also knowing when to slip inside and get some respect on the inside as well. Shakur has to do that early, and he can't. And when Teo starts to clown, he can't clown with Teo.
No.
He's got to stay. He's got to be business the whole way through. And I think if Shakur does that, this is the fight Shakur is supposed to win. This is a fight he's supposed to win. But
that's how I feel with him. I feel like it's a fight that he should be winning.
This is the fight that he's supposed to win.
Because he's unbeaten.
Yeah.
It was in a tough one in his last fight, though.
Yeah.
It was in a tough fight, and he showed
he fought in a way nobody thought he was going to fight. I didn't think he was going to fight like that. Like, I talked to Shakur maybe, 2 hours, 3 hours before the fight. Hey, man, this is real. You got to box. You got to be smart. Okay. Then I turned it on. He's fighting. Back to the ropes. But I like that for him because you took some punishment, but you prove to yourself that you can do it a different way.
Because he gets criticised, doesn't he, for being
sometimes
standoffish, and his fast hands and his skill set gets him through fights.
He showed another big wrinkle in that fight with Williams Zepeda.
He did show something else.
Yeah, mental toughness. And that's going to carry him into this fight.
Yeah.
If it turns into that.
Yeah, if it gets there. Do you think it will get there?
It's possible.
Because Teofimo will stick it on him if he has to, won't
It's tough because you don't know. You know how it is. You can have a training camp, but sometimes fighters switch on or off right before they go in the ring.
Yeah,
they make up their mind that I'm not fighting that way tonight, or I want to fight this way tonight. So it's tough to say, but I think it's a great fight. It's a great matchup on paper, man, and I just hope it's going to be a great fight Saturday night.
Yeah, I'm hoping it is that because I feel like they've been a little bit subdued on the build-up. No one's really got in anybody's face. There's been no real animosity. They've both been quiet and respectful. Yeah. Do you think that's just because they're down to business?
They've had some back and forth.
Yeah, a little bit though, but nothing.
But it's tough because they also know each other.
I know, yeah.
The grandfather knows his father, and they're not like close, but they have history.
Yeah.
You know,
there's
and then so do the two fighters.
There's a respect there, isn't there?
I think it's a mutual respect, but I think it's also a real dislike. I think they kind of agitate each other.
Yeah.
I don't think they really like each other.
So if you was going to put your neck on the line and say, right, I'm going to pick a winner here, and I'm going to get this one right. You're going with Teofimo. Sorry, you're going with Shakur Stevenson.
I'm going with my little brother, man. Yeah. No matter what.
He's your boy anyway.
That's my brother.
But is that your head or your heart speaking?
I think it's both.
Because my head says Shakur, but my heart, because I like Teo, because I've never met Shakur, and I've got nothing against him. But you know, when you've got a bit of a close personal friendship with someone.
It affects it, for sure.
And Teo's, I think, he's a cool guy. He's funny. Yeah, I rate him as well as a fighter. What he did to Josh Taylor, and I know they reckon he passed his best Lomachenko, but he still beat him. Yeah. You know what I mean? But he has.
If you take Shakur being family out of it, I'm still picking Shakur.
Still picking him?
Yeah. Still picking Shakur.
Points?
Probably points.
Yeah.
Probably points. You know, because Teo's also not a dude that sits around and just takes a lot of punches either.
Yeah, true.
He moves. He's got defense and skills, so he's not easy to hit either.
Yeah, that's
true.
Yeah.
He has a skill set.
Well, listen, I'm looking forward to it on Saturday. It's going to be a great fight.
Me too, brother.
I'm going to ask you one question before you go. Tyson Fury's back.
Yeah.
He's fighting Makhmadov. What do you make of him coming out of retirement? Do you want to see him back? Are you glad he's back? Do you care? Do you think it's a good move? Like I don't know how to feel about Tyson Fury coming back. And when he retired, it was like, he's not retiring. He's not going to stay retired. I think he's retired 4 times. I don't want to give him stick.
I like the AJ and Fury fight. But, AJ's dealing with some personal stuff and, just sort of mourning and taking his time. It seems like Fury, if he's not motivated, I don't want to see him back. And we won't know that until we see him fight night. If he's motivated, why not?
Yeah, and Makhmadov is a fight that should win.
But Fury's fought up and down to the level of competition throughout the years.
Of course.
So he needs a threat. He needs a test because when he feels like he's not threatened, he doesn't always prepare.
Saw that against Ngannou, didn't we?
Exactly.
And this is on Netflix as well.
Exactly.
They're like doing his own thing on Netflix. Sort of, it's mad.
They need to get you in there, man.
Need to get us in there, apparently.
Ringside.
Yeah.
They need to get you in there.
Oh, for that? No, I don't want to do it on that.
You don't want to do it?
I'll do my own thing, man.
You can't
Don't get me wrong. If they invited me to do something, I'd be like, okay, let me have a look. But I like working for myself.
Yeah.
I don't like being told what to do.
You don't like being told what to do?
No.
I mean, you've earned the right to be your own boss, though.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
That's what I'm doing now.
I respect it.
I mean, you're doing your own thing with the Art Award, but you do freelance for different broadcasters, don't you?
I got a lot of jobs, bro.
And we had a little chat earlier on the Art of Ward, and it was enjoyable and it was good. But there was a part in that there, and I don't want to do any spoiler alert, but there was a part where you was like saying, he's laughing, look, saying about fighting, and I think it's like fighting again, exhibition, maybe with a Cobra. I'm not sure. Like, was you being serious or what?
I thought about it because we have history. We've only fought once. There was talk about a second fight, but we're at the age now where it's like these type of exhibitions or fights, they're going to be better because, man, I'm too old to be moving around and stuff like that.
4 years younger than me, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm 4 years younger, but...
You always want all the advantages, don't you?
I'm trying to get as many advantages as possible. I need them. That's just me.
Do you stay in the gym?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I look like I'm in the gym?
We don't look like you're not in the gym.
Yeah,
You're not
exactly.
out of shape, are you?
I gotta stay in striking distance.
You never do any kind of... boxers don't spar or anything like that, do
I've
they?
sparred a couple times, but not a lot.
Yeah, you
I
don't
mean,
do
if
anything
I'm
like
not...
Do you hit the bag then?
No.
You don't hit the bag?
I have.
Yeah.
So like when I sparred with Crawford, sparred with Shakur, I do a little mini camp, maybe
Little
3-4 weeks, but I'm not just hitting the bag like that.
So you're not in the gym as a, like, even a...
See, I'm letting the cat out the
white
bag.
collar
No, I'm not in the gym.
I'm trying to, in my head, I'm
I'm
trying
not
to...
in the gym.
I'm trying to get
I'm
my
not
head
in the
around
gym.
it. He's talking about an exhibition. What is an exhibition? Does that mean we go in there and we just take our time and we have a little agreement in the background and we say, let's just have a nice steady one? But if you...
No, we got to go for it.
So you're talking about me and you actually going for it in a
Yeah.
fight?
Yeah.
What ounce gloves are we saying?
Whatever the 10.
10 ounce gloves? Are you sure?
If you have 12 ounce, 14 ounce,
I was thinking 16.
that's crazy. People are not going to be interested.
We're sparring 16 ounce gloves.
We do, but
So you would 100% have an exhibition fight, because it would be an exhibition, wouldn't
I'll be open to it, yeah.
Would you be open to a chat?
And I say that out of respect
Yeah.
because I know what you're going to bring to the table.
Yeah. See, I couldn't have a it'd have to be real.
Yeah.
I'd have to be like, no, I like you and
Yeah.
I've got respect for you, as you know. Like,
I would never sign an agreement to not go hard.
I'd actually have to get in there and try and like
Yeah,
hit you
for
with some
sure,
shots.
for
And you
sure.
fancy that, would you? I don't know if I would fancy that. I'd fancy that against someone easy like Jake Paul.
I wouldn't fancy getting in the. I wouldn't fancy the sparring and all of that.
No. The
The
training.
preparation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. I may not even spar for that. I'm just gonna get in tip-top shape.
Yeah.
Mitts,
Just
shadow
gonna get some
boxing,
cardio and do all
bag.
that.
I mean, I'm gonna boxing train, but just probably not sparring.
Yeah. Would you stand and fight though and not just do what you do? Like
I'll stand and fight you. Bro.
stand and fight.
I actually stood and fought you the first time. If you watched that tape, you just wanted me to be right where you wanted me
Right in
to
the
be.
right range, yeah.
I do a little bit of that.
When we fought, when I got out of the ring, I thought, you didn't let me work. You was on my chest. You was holding. You was ducking low. But when I've seen it back, because I didn't watch the fight for ages. I didn't need to see it. And then I got straight in the camp for the Butte fight and did what I did. And I've actually seen quite a few highlights of our fight. And there was actually, where I'm in front of you and I'm throwing left, right, left dunk. You'll slip, block, catch, counter. He's smiling. You just said last week I want to strangle him. Just a little strangle, just till he stops breathing, and then just release it again.
You still feel like he's processing that loss, man.
But there was opportunities for me in that fight.
Yeah.
It wasn't just you, because you're not just going to get in there and just hold and headbutt and thing in and win. You did what you had to do, and you're a great fighter. You know, I'm not going to just blow too much smoke up your ass.
Man,
You know, I've got
I appreciate
you know
it, man.
what I'm trying to
You've
say.
come a long way, man.
What
I
I'm trying to
appreciate
say
that.
is, I think what I'm trying to say is, you do know I've got respect for you, and you do know
I know
I
that.
realise
I
you.
know that.
Yeah, I
For
don't
sure.
want to come across to my
100%.
fans that Froch is
No,
disrespectful.
I know that. I know that about
Top
you.
fighter.
I know that about you.
Unbeaten.
I know it's not
Olympic
easy for you
champ.
to say. Yeah,
Olympic
yeah.
champ. Beat me in every department.
Yeah.
Did I hurt him to the body though? I hurt him. He took that one
He
home.
bruised my rib. Yeah, he bruised my rib. I'm still not happy about that.
But now listen, thanks for the preview for the
sure.
big fight of the weekend.
Yes, sir.
I enjoyed the Art of Ward.
Yeah, it
Get
was
that. There'll
good.
be a link in description.
Yeah.
Andre Ward, what a guy.
Thank
And
you,
watch
bro.
his space, because it could be an exhibition. You got that fight face again. Look at the fight face.
Switch is quick. As soon as we start talking,
Just have a
comes back.
little. We'll just have a little. He can't do it, can he? He's not serious. He's not.
See, I always have like a little smirk, like you don't know what you're getting yourself into.
You'd actually do an exhibition. You'd actually
Absolutely.
genuinely go for that.
You asked me that 4 times. I said yeah already.
I just want to look in your eyes when you answer me. You looked away then.
I never bat. I never turn. I just say what I mean. I mean what I say.
What's going on?
Do you want to do exhibition?
I actually don't know. How good was that? Chatting to Andre Ward again. So get a look at his podcast, The Art of Ward. See what he's done there, and get a look because it's just a great chat. Like I said, I've got a lot of respect for Andre Ward. Did you see him there as well? He was getting in my face. He was eyeing me up. He was talking about an exhibition with the Cobra. I've got to be honest. I'm not really that fussed about fighting again. And if I was going to fight again, I think the last person I'd pick would be Andre Ward. But I've got a chance to get my revenge, haven't I? Maybe get one back on him. He's got the win over me. Can I get in there and do the business? 10-ounce gloves. He's a big lump as well. He's about 6'1". I think he's heavier than me and all, 200 pounds. I don't know if it's worth it. And he's 44 years old. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do I want to be really jumping in there with Andre Ward? Is anybody interested? He seems to think it's a big fight, big stadium fight or something. I don't think it's a massive fight, but I don't know. You know what? I'm thinking too hard about it. I love the challenge, and Andre Ward's got a win over me. And if I got a chance to get in there and maybe get one back on him, it's there, innit? But I'm 48 years old. But I tell you what, the reason I would be able to do it, and I'm not just saying it. I'm on the testo charge, man. I'm on the T1, Zaplis T1. And I'm not just plugging this for the sake of plugging it. I've been taking it, and a lot of people have been talking to me. A lot of people have been phoning me up, sending me messages saying, what's all this Zaplis stuff about? Let me tell you something. All this Zaplis stuff is about. It's the real deal. It's got all the blend of ingredients that you need as an aging man. And listen, I'm not an old man, but I am getting older. We're all getting older, aren't we? So I'm classed as an aging man, 48 years old. Ex-athlete, I live clean, I do all the right things, I'm in the gym a lot. But since I've been taking the testo charge, I said before, I had a bit of a joke about the lead in the pencil and the old morning glory, and me and Eddie Hearn had a little awkward chat about it. I got him blushing, didn't I? But I take that every day, 3 tablets, dead easy, 3 capsules after my breakfast or after my evening meal if I forget to have my breakfast. And I'm putting on a little bit of muscle size, feeling a bit stronger. I'm on the sleep charge as well, so they've got a sleep. It's full of magnesium and all the different ingredients that you need to give you sleep. So whilst I've been out here in New York, I'm taking the sleep one in the evening, sleeping nicely. I've got like 5 or 6 hours last night, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're jet lagged on a different time zone, 6 hours, you feel good. And the testo charge, I'm putting weight on, I'm feeling strong, I'm feeling fit and full of energy. It's brilliant. And I'm not taking any sort of synthetic testosterone. I'm just taking the natural tablets. I am only 48. In my 60s, maybe I'll go on one of the medical grade supplements. But for now, this supplement's doing the business. So people who have asked me, people who have been DMing me, for people who have non-stop been on to me, because I can't answer everybody, this is the answer. It works. Zaplis Testo Charge T1, this gear, does the job. It's working for me, and I'm sure it'll work for you as well. So get a look at it. So that's it for another episode of Froch on Fighting. I'm going to go knock one out now. In the gym, of course. Nice little session. I like to keep myself fit while I'm away. So tomorrow night, I'm actually at the Ring Awards. That should be good fun. So I'm going to try and get some content. I'm going to get on the ground. I'm going to get my boy on the GoPro mic, and we're going to just float around and see if we can bring you something a little bit different on the move, on the ground, because there's going to be a few names. I think Mike Tyson's there. And there's going to be a few people that I might be able to get a little chat with. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward more to this fight on Saturday. It's an industry fight. It's an industry fight, should I say. It's the kind of fight that if you know you're boxing and you're a boxing fan, you'll have a look at it. But obviously there's a lot of people in Britain that don't follow the American stuff. But this is actually a great fight. Teofimo Lopez, quality fighter. Shakur Stevenson coming up to his weight. So this is a real test for Shakur, and this could go wrong for him. I think he's the favourite. It's a fight that I'm really looking forward to, but we'll find out what happens Saturday night in Madison Square Garden. We're going to chill out for a little bit now, actually, after the gym session. Go to the Ring Awards tomorrow, so don't forget to tune in, hit subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. This episode is brought to you by Cobra Casino, and we will see you for the post-fight reaction probably on Saturday night, early hours of Sunday mornings. Take care.